Yo, what's going on guys, welcome to Julius Anime Talk, and today I wanted to have a discussion on the latest episode of Black Clover, episode 93. And since we made it this far into the video, you've seen the spoiler warning, so yes, I will be spoiling you. So with that out of the way, let's talk about Julius versus Licht. Licht, the name that the only anime watchers know about, but for the sake of the video, we're gonna call him Patri because that's who he is. Now, as in the title, what is the deep meaning of Julius the Wizard King's death? And when we all seen this death in the manga, we were all shocked. We didn't expect this, especially given the fact we don't know much about Julius. We don't know if he's royalty, he's a commoner, or he was a peasant. We don't know much about his backstory, but one of the main issues that a lot of people have with Julius' death is he lost to Patri, a character we seen fight Yami, who was having trouble trying to defeat Yami, while Julius is way stronger than Captain Yami. And this is something that people tend to overlook and not realizing that Patri is now stronger than what he was when he fought Yami. That's one of the reasons why Julius had a tougher time. In the words of Patri, dark magic is amazing. It's the one attribute that's a natural enemy to light magic. So Yami's dark magic is able to counter Patri's light magic. So does that mean Yami is stronger than Julius? No, Yami just had the perfect magic to counter light magic during that time, and Patri grew stronger while fighting Julius because he has the 4-leaf clover grimoire. So when you have the 4-leaf clover grimoire, we already know you have a greater potential to be stronger than almost anyone. So given the circumstances, the fight between Julius and Patri was completely different than Yami when he fought Patri. And their motives behind the fight, Yami was fighting to kill Patri while Julius was fighting to capture. It was so many moments where Julius could have killed Patri and Julius was not using any attack spells. He only used one attack spell one time, showing Patri that he could have killed him anytime he wants. That is why he told him, "You cannot defeat me." Julius had no choice but to hold back and capture Patri, because he knew killing Patri would be killing William, since Patri and William share the same body. People will ask this question: why would Julius hold back on one guy when the whole Clover Kingdom is at risk at being destroyed, and why would he even die for that? And there are many reasons, but one of the main reasons is because he is the Wizard King. William is a part of the Clover Kingdom, and the Wizard King's job is to protect everyone in the Clover Kingdom. And Julius wants to create a world without discrimination. And he told Patri, until that happens, I will not die. And Patri knew that Julius was way too strong. He knew he had a kind heart, and he knew that he was never going to beat him. His attacks were getting weaker. Even Julius said that his attacks are becoming dull to the point where he doesn't even need to dodge. Patri was getting weaker throughout the fight, but he knew, he had an epiphany that Julius will protect others before he protects himself, since he is the Wizard King and he will put his life on the line just to protect anyone. Covering the whole Clover Kingdom in light magic, ready to destroy everyone, he knew that Julius will put his life on the line, protecting the whole Clover Kingdom, leaving himself defenseless. That is the only reason why Julius lost. If they were fighting in a different location, it would have been a whole different story. Julius knew if he would have killed Patri in this fight, it would have not progressed the goal that he wants as the Wizard King, to create a world without discrimination. The magic knight he inspired to be was like Zora's dad, because his dad had low magic, but he was a peasant who helped everyone out, treated every magic knight captain or magic knight as a comrade or family member, showing Julius the true ideals of a magic knight is protecting the people, the citizens. That is the magic knight that Julius inspires to be. Julius knew when he died, the legacy he left behind is already changing, is already getting to that point where discrimination is becoming no more. While Julius was dying, he had a smile on his face, saying that the next generation looks promising, saying that his wish is upheld by the next generation of this world. Julius knew this to be true because the ideals were left behind by other magic knights. Even the same moment while he was dying, Asta said that he wants to create a country without discrimination, and that's what he would do once he becomes the Magic Emperor. Julius knew the country better than anyone because his main hobby as a Wizard King was to use his magic transformation and walk around the city, spying on the magic knights to see their true intentions. So he died without a worry or regret because he knew that ideals and the wishes that he wants as a Wizard King will be carried on, and leaving the rest to a foreigner, Captain Yami. This is why he was smiling at Patri when he got stabbed. Now let's be hypothetical here. If Julius would have killed Patri, Patri would have never found out that he was deceived by the devil and was used to reincarnate the elves. We would have never found out the reason why the elves were killed off by the humans. The closure between Licht and Lumiere, the first Wizard King, seeing their ideals in play that humans and elves can coexist and they all fighting together to defeat the devil. Those ideals are the same ideals that Julius had, so seeing this all play out, especially from the recent manga chapter, the elves and the humans are no longer at war. The world that Julius has wished for is starting to happen. So there was no negative effect of this sacrifice. This was the ultimate, the great sacrifice for the Clover Kingdom. It makes you think that Julius probably can see through the future since he has time magic. That would be funny, but that's just a theory. What would be more crazy if Julius came back alive to physically see the aftermath of humans and elves working together in the Clover Kingdom. But I don't know if that will ever happen. I mean, that is a risk move. Usually when people die in Black Clover, they never come back to life, so. But this is Julius we talking about. He is the god of time, you know, it's Chrono in his name. But with that being said, that is my viewpoint on the death and the ultimate sacrifice of Julius. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button for me. Comment below and tell me your thoughts, how you felt about Julius' death in Black Clover. If you are new, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to be notified when I upload. I'll catch you guys in the next one.